Hi guys, good afternoon. I'm back again. Decided to do a few lives. What I can because I can do some tomorrow. I'll do a live tomorrow as well. Tomorrow will be the day after Cindy's passing. So I thought I'd do a live and catch up with you guys. Have a wine time a bit earlier today. Not too much mind. Limit. There is a limit to everything that you do drink. I am watching now on the YouTube, see if I can play it for you. A live that we done the other day when Cindy was still with us. It was on that Wednesday before she had the seizure. Cindy was barking and everything. I've just been watching it now, so it's good that I've got all these lives that I can watch. So I'm very very happy about that. I mean I know I've lost my best friend, but hey, I got the live stream, so that's pretty good. And it was sad today, as I said this morning. I wasn't in really a talking mood this morning, so that's why I only done that short live because I was still very very upset, and I didn't want to what do you call it, cry on a live, because that would have been bad times. So I didn't want to do that, so I haven't done it yet. Cried yet, but I was very teary when Michelle was talking to me. Michelle said to me at the vet, "So, would you like to say goodbye to Cindy?" And I said, "Oh no, I can't do that." I said, "That would really really upset the shit out of me." I said maybe I should have, but I couldn't have looked in her eyes and seen those eyes look at me like this is it, and she would have had a tear in her eye, and I would have just bursted out crying in there, and they would have heard me from the end of the street. So I thought it was best that I didn't. My father apparently picked Cindy up and gave her a cuddle and all that. I took her in, and then the nurse took her off of me when I arrived there. So I didn't really get to give Cindy um, a cuddle or anything. But oh, thank you. But yeah, I've noticed a few people have dropped off because Cindy's not around anymore. Please do not unsubscribe to the channel. We're still going to do the Dream Team things. They will be a bit different now. We haven't got Cindy, but it'll be me and the gang still doing what we're doing. We will still be doing our driving videos and stuff like that. Minus the vet trips and that. Because we haven't got the little one anymore. But we will still be doing beats videos eventually. Just give me a bit of time to get over the shifting and all that. And I am planning when I do get my own place, which I hope it will be soon. I am planning to buy another little doggy to join the dream team. It'll probably be exactly the same as what Cindy was, Maltese cross with a Shih Tzu. It'll probably be named Cindy as well. Just because I had her for 13 years and she was a very, very lovely dog. The video. Did you watch the video? Did you? I didn't mean to put those videos up to upset people. That wasn't my intention, guys. I only put. Let's see if I can get it up here on my TV now. I only put that video. Oops. I only put that video up because. Oh, here we go. I wanted to show you what was going on, that Cindy was no longer with us, and I wanted to show you that, I wasn't putting the dog down because I didn't want the dog, because a lot of people are probably asking that. She was very sick. She was having seizures at night, and if you go back to, I think it's about 3 lives ago, it goes for 3 hours, I think it goes. One goes for 3 hours, I think it's 3 hours. That's the day, if you notice in that live, that Cindy had just got, I had got back from, I gave her the other medicine, right? And then she started fitting. So it was in the afternoon, about 4 o'clock, that Cindy actually started to have a fit Ruby was when Ruby was going, and I didn't notice till I got back up, and she was really fitting. So I think the medicine has the medicine or the ear stuff that the vet gave her was just too powerful for her, and it made her fit. But they should have gave her, they, in all fairness, they should have gave her a cleaner to clean it out of her, her system and all that. And she might have been alright. But that first fit that she had, she wasn't like the same Cindy. She started to how do I say it? She started to go downhill a bit. She wasn't her lovable, happy self sort of thing. She was very, very, very like a different dog. And we've Cindy and I and I'm always be grateful for all the videos I've got up that I can go back and watch them anytime I want. I was very grateful that Cindy was with me when I finished off the hiatus completely. Put the thing in, the photo up on the wall, and done the other thing, and I was very grateful that she was along for the ride and the seat cover. I was very glad that Cindy was part of that, and I will be still doing the live streams in the van in the morning. They will be a little bit more harder for me to do because Cindy won't be there, so there still be, and bear with me, I know everyone doesn't, not everyone likes me banging on about me dog, but it will be, I'm going to dedicate 2 weeks or a month just talking about Cindy and the things we used to get up to, and because she was a big part of the Dream Team as well. She made the channel what it was with her barking in the background, and people, used to say, "Oh, Cindy barking again." But if you do want to see any of the lives with Cindy, and you can always go and watch them. You can watch the driving videos with Cindy in. There's stacks of them. You can watch all the videos with Cindy. They'll always be up there and not going nowhere. I'm leaving them up there as respect to her, because she was such a beautiful animal. I know a lot of people thought, oh, every time she's on the channel, all she does is bark. She did. That's what made her special. That she was a dog that used to, she used to bark, and she used to let you know, hey, it's time for my. And I found this today, guys. I was underneath the couch, and Cindy must have tried to eat this before she had that Caesar yesterday. So I found that, and I did find her last teeth cleaner that she bought up, and if you can see here, it has a tooth mark on it where Cindy's tried to bite it. So yes, yeah, and I've still got the water dish here, sitting here, because I tried to give Cindy some water this morning as she was doing her fits and stuff like that, and it was say with me, very, very hard for me to watch her do it. I had to get up off the couch, of course, and I had to pick Cindy up and walk around and say, oh, it's all right, Cindy, no worries, it's okay, it's going to be fine. But then as soon as I put her back down, and she used to just run around, like she wasn't with me anymore. And that only started, I think, the day before last, because she was in the animal hospital all yesterday. We had her in the animal hospital, right? Because I dropped her off at 8 o'clock in the morning because she was fitting, and they put a drip and gave her some medication, and they took her out to the toilet, and they gave her, say with me, her antibiotics. They gave her food. They gave her a drink of water if you went to the toilet. and just that when she got back home, she started to fit. Maybe it was our fault too, because she did have a white tablet she had to take, and we did give her a bit of the white tablet this morning before we took her to the vet, just to make sure that, maybe she might get out of it and she might be all right, she might be fine again. We don't need to take her, but that was still, after an hour, she was still doing it. I know a lot of people were saying, well, why didn't you give her the tablet? Because the vet nurse came out, right? The nurse came out and said to me, these tablets first, then give her the other tablet. And we were given her the tablets like it said, 7 o'clock, and then I gave her one at 4 o'clock. And in the morning when she was trying to fit, I tried to open her mouth to put the tablet in for her, and pat her head and say, come on, Cindy, you can take your tablet. And it was it was funny, because at night she came to bed with me about I think it was about 10:30. She came up. I was already asleep, so she came to bed about 10:30, and I think she knew in her mind that it was going to be her last night with me, because when she went to sleep, she had her head on my chest underneath the blanket with me, and her eyes were wide open looking at me, and she had her paws on my chest as well, like to say, like she was giving me a goodbye hug. And then after that, she just went downhill, just like that. She just dropped downhill. Tried to take her to the toilet. She wobbled, falled over. I put her off the bed because she was just running round, and I put her off the bed, and I said to her, all right, Cindy, yeah, because he was just pacing up and down, like she wasn't sort of aware what she was doing. And before she had the medicine from the vet that gave her the medicine, for the ears and what do you call it, and the other stuff that she had, she was okay. There was nothing wrong with her except for an ear infection. And I did ask her to give me the same medicine back again, the green bottle. But she said, oh, no, get her something really strong with this and that. And because maybe it had like antibiotics, then it had this and that, it was just too much for her body. And I think that's what started the fitting. And if she gave me the other bottle, I probably would have been okay with it, because it would have just been a repeat, and I would have just put it in, it would have been fine, job's done. But so yeah, I do blame the vet that done Cindy, because she should have realised. Never mind telling me, oh, if you give it to her, you're gonna have a seizure. Well, don't give me it if you know the dog's already had seizures. That's why she was on the thyroid medication, which I've ordered already, thyroid medication, and the dog's no longer with me. That's pretty strange. I know I'm going to get a call from them saying, oh, Peter, can you pick up your thyroid medication, please? And I'll have to say, well, I'm sorry, you may as well keep it. I know I've lost that money. Well, fair enough. But I've no longer got my dog. And I have got an appointment. I was meant to have an appointment to go take Cindy there another week. But yeah, I won't be going another week because I ain't got the dog anymore. But I do want to put it out there too, guys, that say with me, right, goal achieved. Losing a loved dog, which is your best friend, and all of that, is very hard. I know a lot of people are out there saying to me, hang on, Pete, just, move on with your life. And when Mum and Dad went into hospital, because Mum had a fall and Dad had a fall and tripped over a drawer of the kitchen, and I was here home alone by myself, right? And that little dog, this was about a month ago, 2 months ago, looked after me like a mother hen. She followed me around here. She followed me around there to make sure I was safe. And I guess that's another thing that I'm going to miss, and why I want to get another dog soon, is because of the company they give you. They give you so much love, they give you so much joy. And it's that to someone like me with ADHD and autism is very important to have, the love and the respect that dogs do give you. Um, as I said, nothing is going to change on the channel. The videos are still going to be coming out as they are. I just wanted to get those other videos that I done out the way, so then tomorrow I can start posting other videos that I filmed on Friday. I think there's Fridays and Thursdays. They will be the last videos you see of Cindy that will be coming out. I will be posting them for you guys to watch their videos of me, Cindy and I think it was Elise going to the vet. I think there was a driving video of that one. I haven't posted it yet, but I am going to post it. It'll probably be one of the last videos you see with Cindy. No, it won't, but there's another driving video the next day to the vet. Or was that with Ruby? I think it was with... There was one with Ruby that we took Cindy up and down somewhere. We did take Cindy on Thursday a little bit here and there. So you'll probably see a couple of videos too with Cindy in them. So there's still a couple of videos with Cindy still to come. I think there's about, if I can remember right, there was about 6 or 7 videos still of Cindy coming out. And I know a lot of people saying, why don't you do a, what do you call it, one of those special things where you show pictures of Cindy. Well, I haven't got many pictures to show of her. I've only got the videos that I post of Cindy. They're the only things that I have got left of her. I have got some other news to tell you. Michelle was saying to me they're going to give me some, what do you call, when the dogs pass away, you get their paw print and their fur. So she's going to give me some of that of Cindy. So it's going to be pretty tough to get some of that. And yeah, now I am going to have a wine time because, sad day, not too much. So yeah, and that will be coming up on one of the videos. When I do get it, they're going to send it to my house, because Michelle, the receptionist up the animal welfare clinic, she did say to me, sometimes we get people to wait. And I said to her, no, I'm just too upset. I can't wait. She said, that's okay, my love. I'll get them to send it out to you. So I'm hoping it arrives in 2 weeks from now before we leave. I think Cindy's already been cremated. They officially gave it a needle at, I think it was at 9:37 or something like that in the morning. And then Dad was saying 10 minutes, I think 5 or 10 minutes after that, her heart just stopped and her eyes, they shut. Yeah, my father was, he, I know he complained about the dog, that he used to bark and stuff like that, but I think he had a good bond with her too. We all did for 13 years. For 13 years of her life, we had a very good friendship with her and a good bond and a good understanding with her. She was not only part of us, she was part of our lives, and she used to do everything with me, as you know. She used to come when I used to drive the van. She used to come. She used to be the mascot. Used to sit in the front seat with me, and I'd always, and that's another thing too, because when I haven't got my support worker and workers, and I do want to go out, well, I haven't got my dog anymore because my dog used to sit in the front seat with me. So that's why I do want to get another dog. So I've got someone in the front seat with me. So it'll be in a couple of weeks or maybe a month, who knows? But we'll work on it and we'll see what we'll plan. Because at the moment, my mum and dad don't want another dog. They said we don't want another dog, but Pete he gets what he wants in the end. And I do need another another little friend to be around. It never replace Cindy. Don't get me wrong. That other dog that does come, but won't be for a while yet, because we're still mourning for Cindy. It's going to be strange tonight, guys. When I do go to bed, it's going to be very, very strange, laying in the bed and waiting for Cindy to come up and lick me and or jump all over me or wait at the bed and go wah wah like she used to do for me to pick her up so she could eat her biscuits. And that's a good thing about Cindy. She was small and she was easy to lift onto the bed and lift out to the bed, and I always used to bring her downstairs because she would never walk down the stairs. Before she was on the thyroid medication, right, she did roll down the stairs. This was a couple of years ago, and before she was on the thyroid medication. And I'm starting to think, was her eye, because she had a red eye, and the vet said to me today her eye was like that. But looking back on the video I was just watching today, I'm sure that eye was always like that. I mean, you can. I'm thinking to myself now, did I make a mistake putting her down? If she did have a bit of brain damage, would she have come back to normal? You sort of, always ask these questions as well. Should I give her another chance? Should I, do this for her? Should I do that for her? And it was very hard for me because I had my father with me. He doesn't give me much support at all. He just says, "Oh, go put it down. She's not the same dog." He doesn't, I mean, he spent a fair bit on her, fair enough. I do appreciate him for that. But I think we could have maybe gave her one last chance on it. It was a liquid medication, so maybe, I mean, we'll never know now, but maybe she would have been able to come all right. We'll never know. We'll never know, because the lady already gave me the script ready for to take the dog home. But as soon as she said to my father about the dog having brain damage, my father goes into my father mode and he says, "Oh, it's got brain damage, is it? Oh, you don't want it." And and me being very easily led, I sort of say with me, I went along with it, and I sort of said, "No, Dad, we'll give her one more chance and see how she goes." But stupid me, I let my father walk all over me, and so now he does owe me another dog. So I am gonna get another dog. Don't worry about that, guys. I'm definitely gonna get one because I can't live without it. I can't live without a dog. It's just one of these things. I need to have a dog in my life so I can be me, be happy. I mean, I'm not sad. I'm sad about Cindy, but I am happy that what Cindy done with me with the high A's coming for drives, and I am happy with the videos that I put up with Cindy in them. I'm very proud about that, and I'm very proud that you guys were along to watch those videos and be part of her life. It's funny, she would have been on here a year if she just held on for another 2 or 3 weeks. She would have been on here a year. And that's going to be a bit of an emotional day too, when the channel gets to 1 year, which is coming up in a couple of weeks, because we won't have our mascot. I mean, we've got Bridget Bear, and you'll still see, there will be a couple of two. I've got to point this out, guys, so people don't get upset and say, some mean things. Some of the girls, when they come to work with me, they're going to be very upset about Cindy passing away. So if I can get you lovely subscribers to just say some nice things, talk about, what Cindy used to do, what Cindy meant to them, there will be a couple of those videos that I'll be doing with each of them and putting them up on the channel. If you know, if you guys would like to see that, just put in the comments section, yes, we would like to see that, because we will be doing videos of what Cindy meant to each girl, what were her best times with them, and sort of I'll be interviewing one of her and I'll be talking, saying, yeah, I remember that and I remember that. So if you'd like to see that, please just say yes, we would, and I will make it happen next week. I'll start doing those videos next week for you, as well as the other normal videos that we'll be doing as well. I just can't believe that I'm sitting here. It's wine time, and there's no little dog barking in the background. I mean, I'm sure that she's resting wherever she is, and yeah, hopefully she's up with her mum and dad doggy, you know, in the doggy world. Me, I'm very, very, very happy with it, the time I spent with Cindy. It's been a roller coaster with her. She's had a lot of illness in her life. But if you've seen that video this morning where I was holding her and I was talking into the camera, she was fitting then. She was reading it, and she was really fitting then. And I pinned it on TikTok, all those videos, and I done that 1 minute video. I couldn't do more than the 1 minute 50 video on it, because she was really starting to fit, and she wanted to go down to wander around. And I didn't want to film her just wandering, because, you know, some people on my channel do get upset. But I posted that video because I wanted you guys to see Cindy for the very last time on a long video. So I thought, you know, I'd make that a morning video, film it in the morning and put it up when I could. I do apologise too if some of the videos were sort of a bit, morbid videos. They were a bit like sad videos and all that. I do apologise for that. It wasn't my intention to make anyone sad on any of the channels. I just wanted to share the news that the passing of the dog is a big thing for the Dream Team, because you all love the dog very much. I know you all loved her being in the videos and complaining about her in the background. A lot of you used to say to me, well, Pete, yeah, that dog's barking, can't you shut up? We can't hear the live. And that's what made some of the lives so special, that she was always in the background, always barking her little head off, and people would turn around and people would listen to her, and people would say, what a cutie little Cindy. And I know there's a lot of people out there. I won't be posting any more videos tomorrow. We'll be doing another live tomorrow, just to catch up on people I've missed out on, and just to tell you I'm going to do like a diary live from now on for a couple of weeks till I get it all out of my system. Just share how I'm going on that day, because don't forget, every day they do say gets easier and easier. Today is a fairly high stress level day for me. Tomorrow, being Sunday and not seeing her around, it's still going to be a fairly high stress level day. Monday, slowly maybe things will still be, you know, up there. I guess it'll be up there for about a week, 2 weeks. Because I'll be still processing it through my system, because people with ADHD take a lot longer to process these things about, you know, their animals and stuff like that. And like today, I was meant to do, you know, on Saturday I do my old butter chicken. I couldn't do it today because I'm just too upset to go down there, because, you know, in the kitchen is where me and little Cindy done most of our videos. and you know, of our cooking and that was in the kitchen. And every time I'd be in the kitchen, she'd ask for one of these, a teeth cleaner. She'd bark for a teeth cleaner. And it was funny when she came home yesterday before she had her last fit. She did eat quite a good bit of food, which was really great. And yeah, I didn't think nothing of it when she came to bed. She was all right. She wasn't, yeah, she didn't have a fit for 12 hours. And yeah, we thought that was good. Um, the lady did say to me there that she gave her the tablets. Now, I'm not quite sure if the lady gave her the white tablets as well as the brown ones, or gave her both. Because she said to me she has to finish those and go on to the other one. So I'm not quite sure. It was in the letter. Mum read it, and we both read it the same way, and we both thought it meant the same thing. So I hope to God it wasn't my fuck up, because if it was, that's something I've got to live with the rest of my life. But you know, I can't do much about it now. I wish I could click my fingers and she'd come back. I really do, because I know a lot of people are taking the news hard. Because lots of people on social media do take passing of animals and loved ones pretty hard, and sometimes it can be very emotional for people to speak about their pets and that on YouTube. They don't really want to share that information because you know, it hurts them so much. For me, I do want to talk to you guys about it because it helps me, you know, vent it out, helps me remember her, and the good things that I done with her. Anyway, I'm going to cut the live because I want to watch a few more videos of Cindy. So I'll catch you all tomorrow.